In just over 2 weeks, voters in our area are going to be heading to the polls for the primary elections. And this morning, Mark, you were a panelist for a political debate in our area.
It certainly was. Of course, it's one of the more hotly contested races among Republicans. It's the 8th Congressional District race. Now, this morning, the candidates, Terri McCormick, Reid, Ribble, and Roth, all took part in a debate, hoping to set themselves apart. Well, tonight, we focus on jobs and the economy as you decide 2010. Each of the three Republican candidates are in this race for a different reason, but they all agree unemployment and the struggling economy are key issues that need addressing. Current State Representative Roth believes confidence needs to be restored in the economy before it can flourish.
If we want to get this economy moving forward again, we've got to extend the tax cuts which are set to expire at the end of the year, because the worst thing you can do, I don't think there's an economist out there that believes that raising taxes in the midst of a recession is going to improve the economy.
Former State Representative Terri McCormick says government doesn't create the jobs, but it sets in place the environment for job growth.
The U.S. House needs to stop finger pointing on both sides of the aisle. We need to work together to reduce taxes. JFK and Ronald Reagan had it right. You cannot invest in the economy when taxes continue to rise.
Candidate Reid Ribble sees a big part of the economic problem facing small businesses like his coming from government regulations.
We're sending people to Washington to legislate against us that have never felt the effect of that legislation. Regulation is the #1 job killer in this country, and it's not because we have too little. It's because we have too much.
All three candidates believe their backgrounds offer up the change they say that is needed in Washington. Ribble is a first-time politician.
I think the timing is right for citizens to stand up and go and govern for a while.
McCormick as a 3-term assemblywoman.
Both political parties have not stepped forward and delivered on their promises. We need someone who has the track record of doing just that.
And Roth as a legislator and Iraq War veteran.
That I've got the proven experience both in small business, both in the military, both in the legislature. To go up against Steve Kagen, to defeat him, and then to get out to Washington and actually get something done.
The winner of the primary will go on to face incumbent Democrat Steve Kagen in November. In the election there, we'll have more from the Republican debate this weekend on Fox 11 News. Also on the primary ballot September 14th, another big race we're following, the Republican race for governor. Former Congressman and businessman Mark Newman is facing Milwaukee County Executive Scott Walker. The winner will go on to face the Democrat and current mayor of Milwaukee, Tom Barrett. And in the Wisconsin Senate primary, Republicans Ron Johnson and Dave Westlake are squaring off. The winner will take on Democratic incumbent Russ Feingold in November.